A long time ago in a land far away, there was a great man who had a big problem. Naaman was a mighty general, a brave warrior, and the favorite of his king, but he was sick. One day he looked down at his arm and he noticed a white spot. He went to the priests and he went to the doctors and he found out that it was the dreaded disease leprosy. And at this time in the world, there were no cures for leprosy. It was a death sentence. And Naaman was crushed. The king was crushed. But there was a servant girl in Naaman's household who knew of the prophet Elisha. And one day she said to her mistress, she said, if only Naaman would go to the prophet in Samaria, I'm sure he could help him. So Naaman did. And the crazy thing is, the prophet didn't even come out to see this great man. He sent his servant. And the servant came out and said, the prophet of God tells you to wash in the Jordan River. And this made Naaman furious. You see, the Jordan River wasn't super clean. And he had expected the prophet to come out and wave a magic wand or tap him on the head or give him some holy water to drink or to do something dramatic, and to be treated this way where the prophet seemed to be ignoring him. He said, I'm done. And he got in his chariot and he started heading home. And his servants came up to him and they said, Naaman, if the prophet had asked you to do something epic, something great, wouldn't you have done it? And Naaman said, well, yeah. So why not do this simple thing, they said. So Naaman went to the Jordan River, and he dipped in the water 7 times. And on the 7th time when he got up out of the water, he was clean. He was healed. I don't know if you're like me, but many times I feel like I need to do something great for God. A lot of my anxiety comes from this hyperactive destiny complex where I feel like I need to be doing something amazing. And then like all day long, like I'm always trying to be amazing. Whether that's to be the best dad ever, or to be the best husband ever, or to do things that I have no idea how to do, but somehow I feel like I should be able to do them. Yesterday I was working on building a shed, and my wife's like, why don't we just buy one? And I'm like, cause I can do this, and it's hard, and I run into problems, and then I get so frustrated with myself because I feel like if I just knew how to do it better, then maybe I would be a better person. It's a lot of pressure. And like Naaman, I'm like, God, give me an epic job to do. And God's like, Naaman, you're sick. You got leprosy. You don't need to do something epic. You just need to dip into the water and be clean. And it's like God saying, Grant, you've got some problems. It's okay to be sick. You don't have to do something epic. You just need to be clean. So Naaman was baptized 7 times. 7 is the biblical number that represents perfection. And baptism represents dying to self. And so in the symbol of this story, Naaman died to himself 7 times. This epic kick-butt warrior humbled himself 7 times. And when he came out, not only was his skin clean, but he went back to the prophet with a totally different attitude. Instead of expecting something amazing, he said, here, I want to give you gifts. And the prophet said, no, I don't need your gifts. And Naaman said, from now on, I will only worship the Lord God. You see, Naaman shifted from a perspective of, I'm going to do amazing things, to, I'm just going to worship God. So if you're struggling with anxiety, depression, or if you're feeling this pressure to perform and be amazing, it's time to die to yourself. It's time to dip down into the Jordan and realize that you don't have to be amazing. You don't have to be the epic Naaman warrior. You can be the calm, humble Naaman worshiper who just looks at God and says, God's got this. God bless.